You know, it seems like it was just a couple months ago when I was doing my 2,000 subscriber giveaway video, and that's because it was literally just a couple months ago when I did the 2,000 subscriber giveaway. Holy cow. We are at 3,000 subscribers for the channel. In fact, we just blew through 3,000. I think we're very close to 3,100. So this is unbelievably my 3,000 subscriber giveaway contest. I wasn't sure I was going to do this, but I'm so thrilled and so honored and so honestly humbled that you guys would subscribe and watch my channel. It's the least I can do. So let's make this one kind of a fun one. This is 3,000 subscribers. Welcome to my 3,000 subscriber giveaway. If you are new to the channel, my name is White Cross. You can call me White. You can call me Dub C. I answer to pretty much anything. And if you are new to the channel, I'd like to offer you the opportunity to subscribe to this channel because that's one of the qualifications that you have to enter this 3,000 subscriber giveaway. You've got to be one of my subscribers. So go ahead and click on that subscription button. You can do it right now, and that will qualify you. And then I'm just going to have one other qualification that you have to have in order to qualify for this giveaway. If you are new to the channel and you haven't seen the 2,000 subscriber giveaway, I kind of worked that 2 into the giveaway. In this case, we are actually right about 2.5 thousand by the time I was able to make the video, by the time it premiered anyway. So instead of just a 2 tie in with that 2,000, I gave away a 2.5 peso. There's that 2.5. And I'm kind of going to do the same thing with this one. So as 3,000, I figured let's go ahead and give away 3 silver dollars. And I'm going to give away 1 to 3 different people. So you've got 3 times as many chances, if you will, of actually getting one of these prizes. So let's jump right into it. The reason that I chose these silver dollars to give away is because I've actually been doing a series of shorts recently. One of the shorts I suggested is that if the Morgan dollar and the Peace dollar are getting too expensive for you, if you like to stack silver dollars, then I was urging subscribers to take a look at these modern commemorative silver dollars. We started making modern commemoratives in the 1980s after about a 40-year hiatus, I think. And one of the things that I talked about in the Rookie Gold Buyers video series were those $5 gold commemoratives, and I'll show some pictures here of what I'm talking about. These $5 gold commemoratives are the same weight and purity as our classic pre-1933 $5 pieces. In other words, they are just shy of a quarter ounce of pure gold. But they tend to get kind of overlooked. People get fanatical for the pre-1933 gold coins that we used to circulate before gold was recalled. And I admit, I'm one of those folks. I love pre-1933 gold. And then people who are buying bullion tend to get caught up in modern bullion pieces, gold eagles, gold maples, gold libertads, whatever it is. So we've kind of skipped over these commemorative $5 gold pieces. I think that they represent a great bargain. But more importantly, when these pieces are offered, they are often offered in 2 or 3 coin sets. Those 2 coin sets generally contain the $5 gold piece and a silver dollar. The 3 coin sets often include a 50-cent piece. That 50-cent piece is clad. In other words, it's cupro-nickel. It's not something that precious metal stackers would really be interested in. But those silver dollars are often interesting looking and are produced in very small quantities for modern commemorative pieces, for modern coins. So I make the case that these $5 gold pieces are an interesting way to stack if you're kind of on a budget. They represent about a quarter of an ounce of gold with typically very low premiums. But they often include these silver dollars in the sets. And if you are careful and you really do some research, you can often find these sets where they throw in, the seller generally throws in the silver dollar for pretty much free. Not only are they attractive and low mintage, they usually come in both proof and uncirculated. Keep your eyes open for the uncirculated versions of those pieces. They often have incredibly small mintages, so they're interesting looking, low mintage, and they often can be found at little to no premium, sometimes even be found for free if you're looking at those 2 or 3 coin sets. So, silver dollars. I thought it would be kind of fun to do a giveaway of silver dollars. We've got a Morgan dollar, a Peace dollar, and a modern commemorative piece. Let me talk a little bit about each of those before I show you exactly what it is that you need to do to qualify for this giveaway. We'll start over here on the left. This is a Morgan dollar. This is an 1896, and I just want to go over a little bit of it because I'm encouraging you to always be learning. So even if I'm giving away something, let's see if we can take a little bit of a lesson along with us. As I'm moving this in the light, you see these spokes radiating out from the center of the coin. There's one right here, and there's one opposite it. We typically look at coins as kind of the clock face. So this would be 12 o'clock, and this would be 6 o'clock, this would be 3 o'clock, and then this would be 9 o'clock. So when I'm tilting this coin in light, you can see this spoke, this cartwheel luster right through here and opposite also. That is an indication that this coin has never been cleaned. It's not definitive proof, but it's a pretty good indication this coin has never been cleaned. This is an 1896 Morgan dollar, and this one, you can see the reverse also has those spokes as they go back and forth there by the eagle's wing. You see what I'm talking about? Again, indication this coin has never been cleaned. There would be a mint mark down here below the wreath, and that mint mark would be a CC for Carson City. It would be an O for New Orleans. It would be an S for San Francisco. In this case, the lack of a mint mark, you see there is no mint mark there, indicates that this piece was struck in Philadelphia. So if I were to grade this coin, the first thing that I would look for is that luster to make sure the coin hadn't been cleaned. There is no evidence that it's cleaned. I don't see any hairlines in the fields over here. So the next place to look would be the hair right above Liberty's ear. This tends to be sometimes weakly struck. That means that it didn't come through very well when the coin was actually produced. But it's also one of the highest points of the coin. So you're looking here for the definition of those hairlines. And I see that those are slightly missing. So the question is that where, or is that a weakly struck coin? In my opinion, I think that that is just a tiny little bit of wear. So this coin has actually seen a little bit of circulation, but no other distracting features on the coin. The fact that it is that it's got the original luster to it, that it's got some cartwheel, that there are no distracting bag marks anywhere. There's no marks across Liberty's cheek. We would call that kind of a clean cheek. I'm going to say that this piece is an AU 58 on that Sheldon scale of 1 to 70. It's maybe not quite uncirculated, but it's a higher level of about uncirculated. So I'd be comfortable with a 58 for that coin. Next up is this peace dollar. This peace dollar is a 1922. It's got nice cartwheel luster as well. Peace dollars often don't have quite as much cartwheel as an uncirculated Morgan dollar would, but it's a beautiful coin. I like the fact that her hair is so crisply struck here. You can see so many of these strands. Now there are a few contact marks across her face, but the contact marks don't dig into the surface of the coin. There's a few over here in the fields too on the left a little bit. I would say that those are more frost breaks than contact marks. When a coin is brilliantly uncirculated, often it has almost kind of a frosty surface to it. So light contact with other coins in the canvas bags that these were shipped in doesn't necessarily cause a contact mark, but it can kind of scratch through that surface just a little bit, and I would call that a frost break. 1922 is a relatively common date. We're going to look at the back here for that cartwheel. Yeah, we see a little bit of cartwheel there too. That's fine. And then over here is where the mint mark would be. The lack of a mint mark on this coin also indicates that this dollar was also produced in Philadelphia. This one, some people might say that this was a 61 condition, so it crosses that line into uncirculated, or rather it retains its uncirculated condition. Again, I tend to be a little bit conservative when it comes to grading, so to me I would say that this too is a 58. A lot of people would still call it uncirculated. Back in the day, we used to call that a slider, some coin that could be seen as either uncirculated or about uncirculated depending on who was taking a look at it. I'm comfortable with this piece as a 58 also. And then finally, we have this modern commemorative. This is the Civil War Battlefield Preservation Series. So these pieces were designed to generate a little bit of revenue that was designed to preserve Civil War battlefields. And you see in this piece, you're looking at a medic giving a wounded soldier a drink from a canteen. I like that theme. I like that series. So we're going to take a look at the front and back. This is obviously a proof, and it comes in the original capsule that this piece came in, probably in one of those 2 or 3 coin sets. There's a nice indication of what this is about. It's got the $1 denomination here. Just a really pretty, interesting kind of military related dollar. And you can see by the black and white cameo of this piece that this is definitely a proof dollar. So 3 different coins to celebrate 3,000 subscribers. To enter, first off, you have to be a subscriber, so go ahead and click subscribe now if you haven't already, and you'll automatically be qualified. But then in order to enter this contest, all you need to do is respond to this video, and the response, I want it to be in the form of a question. So ask me a question. White Cross, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? What is your favorite X? What is your least favorite Y? Ask me a question about bullion. Ask me a question about rare coins. It can be about my own stack. It can be a question for something that maybe you want to acquire. You can ask me questions about coins. Ask me something personal if you want to. I'm not going to guarantee that I'm going to answer it, but you can go ahead and ask that question, and that way you are qualified to enter. So once we have all of the entries, and we'll give this a week, we will do a random number generator like I've done in the previous giveaways that I've had. And as long as you are entered asking a question, you will be qualified to win. And then for the reveal of the winners of this, and remember, we'll have 3 different winners, and you can indicate which one of these pieces you'd prefer, but I'm not going to guarantee you're going to get that because it's going to be kind of a random draw also. I'll do the follow-up video when I name the winners, and I will answer maybe 10 of those questions, maybe a few more if I think I can fit them in, if they will work well in a video. And that way we'll have the presentation of the winners for the 3,000 contest giveaway, and we'll also answer some questions for you guys. So that's all you have to do to enter. Now, I would prefer that you only enter once. So just enter once, and you'll be automatically eligible to win one of these pieces, the form of a question, please. And then we will do a random number generator, and I'll give you a week. So it is important, it's quite important that if you are going to enter, pay attention for the response video where I answer the questions and I name the winners, because you will have 1 week after that video is made to respond if you are one of the winners. And if I can't get a hold of you, if you don't contact me, I will simply move on with another random number generator, and we'll keep on going down the line until we find somebody who can actually accept these pieces as a winner. So you're qualifying for one, and it's going to be kind of a random choice of mine, which one of these pieces you receive. And if we can't get a hold of you within a week, we'll just move down the line and keep on contacting somebody until we actually get winners. How does that sound? Pretty easy contest, no big deal. Enter down below, respond to this video. Remember, you've got to be a subscriber. Go ahead and like the video if you want to. That pushes the algorithm so other people who are interested in coins and precious metals get a chance to see it. Ask a question. I can't guarantee I'm going to answer it, but you're going to be automatically eligible to win one of these prizes if you ask the question. And then I'll do a follow-up video where I answer the questions and I will name the winners. Easy as pie. There you go. I want to thank everybody who has subscribed, everybody who has spent time with me. I know your time is a very valuable commodity, and I am really thrilled that you have seen worth and value in the videos that I've been making. Tons of cool videos coming up. I want to encourage you to share the channel with other people. If you think that other friends or family might be interested in this type of content, we'd love to have them be part of this community as well. If you have suggestions or comments for anything else you'd like to see me make in the future, as always, leave a comment down below and I'll see if I've got the knowledge base of the information and the examples so we can make a video or maybe even a video series based on what it is that you're interested in. And I mean this sincerely. Thank you guys so much for bringing us up to 3,000 subscribers in just over a year. It's phenomenal. I can't be more thrilled. It means the world to me that you guys are continuing to find this information useful. And I want to thank you sincerely for allowing me to be a part of your journey as you go deeper into the world of coins and physical precious metals.